Cheesy the Podcast, presented by Just Cheesy Productions.
Hi there, I'm your host, Fondue. In this week's episode, we're going to learn about the meaning of cheese.
The meaning of cheese?
We're going to discuss cheese slang and why we say cheese.
Say cheese?
We're going to find the elusive cheese spot.
Ooh la la.
And of course, we're going to tell a very cheesy joke. Stay tuned for episode number 18 of Just Cheesy, the podcast. So cheesy, can you tell me the meaning of cheese?
Yeah, awesome food.
Yeah, you're not wrong on that one.
Duh.
According to the Webster New World Dictionary circa around 1952, it says that cheese is a food made from the curds of milk pressed together to form a solid. It also says a shaped mass of this, or a thing like cheese in shape or consistency, such as damson cheese.
What's damson cheese?
Well, damsons are essentially an oblong or oval plum, and damson cheese is sort of like a jelly or a spread that's made from the damson.
Wow.
Do you know any other meanings for cheese?
The big cheese.
As a noun, cheese also means someone who is important. Like you said, the big cheese.
How about cheese ball?
Yep, this one has a few meanings.
Such as?
According to definitions.net, it is a spherical mass of cheese or cream cheese using nuts or other additions served as an hors d'oeuvre.
Like me.
It also means someone lacking taste or style.
Not me.
And it's the common name for the tree
Oh, here we go.
Glotchidium ferdinandi.
Yeah, right.
Do you know some other meanings?
Of course. Cheesy.
Yep, according to Webster, cheesy is of or like cheese, or there's a slang that says substandard quality.
My name is Cheesy.
Yes, the first part of the definition was like cheese or of cheese, and that's you.
Feeling a little cheesed off right now.
Oh, that's a good one, cheesy. CollinsDictionary.com says if you're cheesed off, you are annoyed, bored, or disappointed.
I'm definitely not cheesing.
UrbanDictionary.com says it's the act of smiling so intently that someone might almost laugh.
Cheese it, Fondue.
Webster from 1952 says that cheese it means to stop what you're doing or run.
There can't be more of these.
Oh, there's so many.
Okay.
I'm sure you've also heard cheese referred to as money.
Yep, that's right.
A few weeks ago, we learned cheesemonger.
Oh, yeah. The person who sells cheese.
There's cheese pairing.
Like wine and cheese?
That's one way it can be used, but it also refers to being miserly, economizing, or very frugal.
Tell me some more.
Online Slang Dictionary says that cheese could mean an attractive male.
What?
Yeah, and also says that this definition is questionable and pending deletion.
Oh, boy.
There's cheesecake.
Ooh, a yummy dessert.
Well, yes, but I'm thinking slang terms here.
Oh, no.
You know how muscular men are called beefcake? Well,
Yeah.
according to Neatorama.com, cheesecake is used to describe a sexy, attractive woman flaunting her appeal.
Oh, no.
And our pals at UrbanDictionary.com have cheesecaking as the act of exposing yourself or performing lewd acts in public.
Holy cow.
There are also a couple of drug references for cheese.
What?
Yep, that's right. There are 2 references here. Looks like cheese is a hazardous mix of black tar heroin and Tylenol PM. It's ground up and it ends up and looks like Parmesan cheese.
Oh, no.
Leafly.com says cheese is also known as Dynafem cheese. It's an Inca-dominant hybrid marijuana strain from the UK, and it's named for its sharply sour aroma.
Oh, wow.
We're not going to go medical where they describe some of the discharge from humans as cheesy.
Ew. Baseball. I'm thinking about baseball.
Hey, good thinking, because Wikipedia.org says cheese is a fastball that's hard to hit. A fastball high in the strike zone is called high cheese. A low one in the zone is called cheese at the knees.
Cheese at the knees.
Easy cheese is when the pitcher has seemingly effortless velocity, and this is why a lot of times announcers might say he's bringing the cheese.
That's gotta be it, right?
Well, I'm sure you've heard cut the cheese,
Fart.
but I bet you didn't know know what a cheese cutter is?
Tell me it's a knife to cut cheese.
I'm sure it is, but according to idioms, thefreedictionary.com, cheese cutter is a nose that is hook-shaped or a hat that is shaped like a wedge.
Oh, boy.
Oh, well, a cheese boy or cheese girl is someone who is rich.
Oh, this is just getting hard.
Ooh, good one. Hard cheese. Merriam-Webster says it's used by the British as a synonym to tough luck to express sympathy.
Oh, this is a game, right?
Oh, that's right. Cheese strategy. It's a gaming term.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep, another one from urbandictionary.com. It says the strategy is to not engage or bypass altogether the boss fight.
Cheese it. Just cheese it already.
Cheez-Its, not a sponsor, but if they were, their ad would go right here. Have you ever wanted to listen to the web?
Yeah.
Well, Newsly makes that possible.
They do?
They're an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android.
Super app.
You can listen to trending articles on the web on topics that you choose and get them read to you in a natural human voice.
What kind of topics?
Sports,
Cheese?
tech, business, science.
Cheese?
I'm sure there's even cheese.
Yay!
They even have an entire section for podcasts.
Are we there?
Of course we are.
Ooh.
It's one of my new favorite podcast apps. They even have digital radio.
Holy cow.
Just go to www.newsly.me to download it free.
Whoa.
Or use the link in the description. If you use the promo code CHEESY, that'll get you 1 month free premium subscription.
Yay, Newsly.
Now, back to the podcast. I don't want to cheese you off or anything, but I think we forgot a couple in the first segment.
Oh, fondue.
Yes, we forgot about say cheese.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
According to RD.com, in an article by Brooke Nelson called Why Do We Say Cheese When Taking Pictures?
Yeah, why?
It's because the CH sound, ch, causes you to clench your teeth, and the long E sound makes you part your lips, which makes the face look like a grin.
Oh, that makes sense.
But the idea of using this word in photos didn't come around until the 1940s.
Why?
Well, one of the reasons, as they say here, is back in the 19th century, only children, peasants, and drunks smiled in photographs.
Oh, wow.
Well, one of the reasons they give is because they wanted people to keep their faces neutral, which was attractive and dignified. Another was because to capture a photograph in those days, it actually could take several hours or days.
Holy cow.
In an article called The Origin of Say Cheese and When People Started Smiling in Photographs on todayifoundout.com, they indicate that in the 1800s, even the photography then would take at least 60 to 90 seconds, so it would be very difficult to remain motionless and hold a smile.
Right.
The other reason was teeth.
Teeth?
Yes, the most common cure for sick teeth during this time was to pull them out.
Aw.
They didn't have caps or crowns or other things to make teeth look better, so they probably didn't want to smile.
Aw.
They give an example here of George Washington, who most say had wooden dentures, but apparently he only had one natural tooth left
Oh, no.
when they did his presidential portrait, so he probably didn't want to smile.
Wow.
And you know, Cheesy, it's only the United States that says cheese for pictures.
Get out.
Well, the French word for cheese is fromage, and the Spanish word for cheese is queso. And those two words would make your face look a little funny for pictures.
Yeah, it would.
So I have one more word that we need to talk about, and it's called the cheese spot.
I kind of thought this was a clean show.
It's not what you think.
What is it?
For cheese spot call, we have to go to financialadvisory.com.
Oh, different cheese spot.
I'm going to quote this directly because I'm not sure I know exactly what it means.
Okay.
In commodity marketing terminology, cheese spot call refers to cheddar cheese futures contracts for the same day physical delivery and which are traded by open outcry on the floor of the Chicago Mercantile Exchange.
Sure.
Cheese is a dairy product, usually formed by curdling milk or cream.
We knew that part.
We sure did, Cheesy.
That was a lot. Take a bow.
You mean make or perform a cheese.
What? No, stop. Cheese it. Cheese it.
Blog.wordnik.com says to make or perform a cheese was the act of spinning to flare out one's petticoats and then landing on the ground with the petticoats spread like a wheel of cheese.
Holy cow.
And that phrase would also come to mean to curtsy deeply. I won't take a bow, but I'm definitely going to perform a cheese.
I am so ready for a joke.
Okay, go for it.
What did the cheese say when it took a selfie?
I have no idea.
I'm looking so Gouda.
That was so bad.
No way. It was a little bit cheesy.
Catch Cheesy on Twitter asking the question, what do you say when you get your picture taken? Join us next week for episode 19.
Stay cheesy, everybody.